All right, let's get ready for the CWT. Okay, so I'll just go through the routine. It's going to start in 2 minutes. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to start a new login database, and we're going to call it CWOps. I'm single op, high power, all band. Fix, I'm going to leave assisted on. Doesn't really matter. I'll put my name in exchange. My CWOps number is 426. So then what I'm going to do is once this starts up, I'm going to go ahead and right click on my function keys and make sure that they're set okay. So here we go, CQ, my call sign twice, 599. Exchange, we don't need 599 for this, so I'm going to modify that. I'm going to leave that. One space before, thank you, and then my call sign, my call, their call, the exchange. So I think we're pretty good, pretty much F1 through F7, or what I use. Rarely F6. So F7 I always use as a question mark. It's really easy to get with. Alright, so now we're going to make sure the amplifier is ready to rock. It's reading the frequency I'm on. I'm going to start on 80 meters. And as soon as it hits, we're going to put it into operation. So about 400 watts. Alright. I'm going to try leaving my, I'll try leaving the headphones on here, but I might have to shut off the audio from the speaker. Yeah, I'm going to shut it off. Nice and clean audio. We'll have it on the, we'll have it in on the recording of my screen record, and we'll marry those up later on. So you will hear what I hear. Alright, so now I'm going to just go ahead and search and pounce. It didn't, yep, it started now. Figures, the first person we work is Bud. I'm gonna guess this is N4AF because I know it's called. But as you see, as I type something in, I can just leave it. I have the additional advantage of having the band scope, and it is Howie. I copied his name, HOWIE 132. So I just type in his call and hit enter. Hit enter again. So I copied NRA, but he's... We'll sweep the band real quick and we'll try running in a minute at a low speed. So since he was spotted, all I had to do was hit enter when I confirmed that his call sign was what was displayed from the packet cluster. try running. We might catch Frank. So I'm calling CQ now. We're going nice and slow. It's Frank. So you just, once you're able to process the call signs, it's easy to do it, and then you can always pay attention. You can always pay attention to the So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to call CQ, but I'm going to right click and I'm going to just change CQ to CWT. So the next time I change it, instead of saying CQ, it'll say CWT. So we'll do one more call like this, and then we'll go search and pounce again. All I'm doing is typing in the call and hitting enter. And Super Check Partial fills in the rest of it for me. Sometimes you'll go a long time without any answers. So in the Super Check Partial, you can see that this person shows up, fills in the Super Check Partial, he exchanges New Jersey, but if he has a number, you have to be able to copy it. Alright, we'll go back to search and pounce once I get no more answers. One more call. Actually, N1MM actually repeats the CQ. So I didn't fill out the call yet, but I hit enter before the call was finished. I copied them pretty easy, but I'm gonna just hit enter and log it and send the thank you. soon as people stop calling us, we'll go search and pounce. Then we'll move up to a different band. We'll go to 40 meters. He's all set. Just hit enter, log it. F1. So what you can do is, if you start running is a little bit more difficult, but you kind of have to know how to copy quicks to make those contacts efficient. But searching and pouncing, you have the benefit of there's no hurry. You can tune around. You can listen to the station you're trying to work. Give his exchange a couple times, so you don't have to ask for fills or anything, because he wants to work stations as fast as possible as well. So you just want to make sure you got what you need if you can't get it on the fly, and then just work them with the function keys. So you wait for one more call. Nothing. Alright, so we'll go to search and pounce. I see on my band map there's a few up the band a little bit from me, so we'll go look for them. So we're gonna... There's Frank again. So we know we worked him. He's a duplicate. So we're gonna go down a little bit. Saw some more of the NRA I copied. So he's trying to work somebody that we can't hear. So we'll go down a little bit more. Let's see who he's trying to work. So we haven't worked him, but we'll make sure we have his exchange correct. Bill 169NN. So he sent 16NN for 1699. So we know this is him. So what I'm going to do, I'm hitting the F4 key. Work on Bill a little bit here. He's a weak signal. He probably has trouble hearing me. There's a pile up on him, so it's just a display of patience on how we got to work Bill. And you always confirm the call sign, the name, and the exchange that he's providing to the station he's working. We're going to keep the speed low, but it's usually I'd be about 30 words a minute working this. Here we go. So I'm going to send my exchange by hitting the F2. He thanked me, so we move on. So we'll go up to do a quick sweep of this band. See if there's anybody else who we can pick that we haven't worked yet. So this guy's numbers ends in 32. I copied that just by tuning on to him. But he's the working station. I can hear a weak station in the back. Okay, for our we've already worked him. It's Frank again. We worked him. I can hit the space bar to populate the log fields and then just move on. Alright, so we're 80 meters is done, so I'm going to go up to 40 meters. 40 meters should be popping, making sure that all the band changed. Oh, went right back. You can see there's a lot more activity here. So we're going to go ahead and run. We're going to go ahead and go high in the band and run slow. We're going to go real high in the band and run slow. And then we'll go ahead and do some, then we'll switch speeds at the half-hour mark. Amplifier's all set up. So I see another signal close to me, so I'm going to go away from him a little bit more. So I'm sending QRL to ask if the frequency is in use. You can also hit Control K. Let me move this into screen and then type it in. And then escape gets rid of the window. Alright. And then I'm just going to let N1MM do its thing at its slow speed. It might take a few minutes for me to get noticed this high in the band, but there's a few stations above and below me, so it should be pretty good. And then once we work a few stations, we'll go back to search and pounce. Then at the half hour, I'm going to try to work stations as fast as I can, so you can see the kind of pace that you can aspire to, hopefully. See, everything populates. This one ain't working. So it sounds quick, but again, you can sit there and listen for a while. We can copy it right away, but let's make sure. Let's make sure we get his exchange before. So that's what I copied for his exchange, but you can actually. So now if I'm gonna hit F4 for my call. And then F2 because I worked him, and I'm going to log it. There's no reason to stay there and hang it. just going to go down the band map here. I got fancy stuff that shows me where the signals are, but even without that, you just go in small increments on CW because you know it's very narrow. Wait for a signal and listen to who it is. Use the tools that N1MM has to spot on your band map. You don't have to send it out to the cluster, but you can spot it. So the next time you tune through, if you're sticking the search and pounce, and you don't have to deal with that station anymore. And, you know, this is a 1 hour event, so set your timer to a half hour to an hour, and that way, you know, chances are pretty good that the guy will stay there for the duration. Look at me. So this is, see, his signal's kind of bad. Just wait. So his signal is very chirpy. His weight doesn't sound correct, but as you learn it, I mean, as a beginner, you'd have to copy him a few. I missed his number, so I asked for it again. See, I'm not sure about his name either, so I'm gonna hopefully work somebody else, and I can. Nope, we got his name right. But that's, if you're not sure, just listen for the next exchange. Hopefully you work somebody quick so it doesn't waste your time. Or copy it before you work the guy. And to change it, you could just double click up here and change his name or whatever you want to change. .369, but he did a shortcut A. He sent A63N, but that shows how sometimes it can be inefficient. Especially, I mean, I could copy him, but we asked for a repeat. Don't be afraid to ask for a repeat. This guy didn't give his call. Very inefficient. Well, it's up to you. But when you run, if you give your call every time, in a normal situation, I would just glance over him without even waiting for that. has a pile up on him. We'll wait for him to get through that. So we marked him. You can see he's bold on the screen now. So we'll leave him like that. So we're really getting it. You can take your time to like 40 meters. You can see there's a lot more. Go to 30 forwards a minute and see what we got. We'll start at the bottom of the band and work our way up. Do a little high speed stir. Let's run. find it's like looking into a bright, blinding light when you listen to your side tone too loud, and then you try to hear a weak signal. So I keep it in there so I can hear. CVW. See, I just used the super check partial to confirm his call. Don't be afraid to ask for repeats if you're running. That might not be right, but we're going with it anyway. It's very important that it could be as accurate as possible. Patience sometimes doesn't agree with that. Sorry, dude. And you got a loud guy. So what I'm doing is I run no AGC. I run no AGC and I ride the RF gain to adjust volume. So when a loud station after trying to work a weak station comes in, it really blows your eardrums out. But you gotta be quick. So alright, we're gonna go to search and pounce. One more CQ and then we'll go to search and pounce and see how fast we can work out the band map and move to 20. Hey, I'm not even going to waste my time listening. He didn't give his call, so. we'll come back to him. Just wait a minute, they'll call again. Good guy. Stay here for a second, see. Another good guy, Don. Alright, let's go to 20 meters. Scotty. Cranking the power down on the input. Just a couple hundred watts, a little more than... If I could find a place to run them. So what happened there was I was obviously conflicting with Pete, W1UU. So I'm going to slow down a little bit for this because he's sending slow. So I'm about 28 words a minute. He didn't catch my call. We're going to turn towards Europe, see if we can hear some European. SWR to it. Why is it kicking out? We're gonna keep Let's go. It's getting close to the end, so we're going to go high in the band and CQ. Go a little bit more power. I'm not aiming towards Europe for some reason. The SWR was kicking off on the amp. I'll try turning again. Yeah. Let's see. So you can see we already worked him on 40. Yeah, we'll slow down to 26 words a minute. A few more minutes left. Tim. So the time's ticking down. We got about 45 seconds left. One more QSO. Come on, baby. One more QSO. Might be it. Maybe one more. So you can see the time's down, 42, 43. I got one. So this is good enough. It's close enough. Alright. Nice. Let that time out. There it is. How about that? Finally, the last thing we need to do is generate a log. So, here's my points. Visible dupe sheet. I don't know if you guys got a chance to read that. I didn't use it too much today, but it was there. So, but anyway, here's my point. So what I have to do now is open up Chrome and go to 3830. I got it locked in, 3830 scores. And what we'll do is we'll go to, on the left hand side, we're going to submit. So we're going to go to the CWOps 1300. Alright. So what I do here is, because I can get rid of my power meter, we can go back to N1MM real quick. I can right click on this, copy all, and then paste it here. Then I just got to transpose it. So I got 0 on 160. Tab to 80, I got 16 QSOs. Tab to 40, I got 46 QSOs. Tab to 20, I got 17 QSOs, for a total of 79 QSOs. I have, out of those, I have 73 mults, and the total N1MM calculator was 5767. So now I'm going to Control A this and wipe it, and just type in. Alright, so at the top I'm going to fill them all out. I'm going to send a copy. W1 UJay is the call used. Before you submit, always double check everything. I type them in quick and I try to. So single op, I'm going to be high power. I'm not SO2R today. Hour of operating time. My QTH is W1, and I always go with I type in BARNSTORMERS. So calls are all set. I didn't go SO2R single op. Here we go. Blah 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 blah. Submit. Here we go. So hope you enjoyed it. I'll try to do them the other session, and we'll take it from there. Happy QSOs, guys.